If you're a classical guitarist, you'll be familiar with the standard way of raising up the left knee with a footstool, or I just use a wooden block, and that supports the guitar on that knee. So this is a standard way of holding a classical guitar on the left knee. Now, if you play an acoustic guitar, what usually happens is you play on the right knee. A lot of times acoustic guitar players don't even bother raising up the right knee. I kind of like to raise it up anyway, because I think it just brings the guitar in a better position for playing. Let's take a look at this device. It's actually kind of interesting because you've got one knob here which actually locks all of the different joints, and I think that's kind of cool. And this particular joint here, this has a geared joint, so you'll find out that you put it in a certain position, and once it's there, then when you lock this down, this is going to be very firmly locked. Now, the way it's supposed to work is this big sucker here is supposed to go on the lower bout of the guitar, and then I'm going to just unlock this enough so that everything is free, and we'll see how this works. So right now I've got it on the right knee, so if I want to raise that up, I'm going to put that right there, and I'm going to turn this and lock it in place. So that has locked everything in place. Let's see. Do I like that position? Actually, I don't. I prefer this. This seems to be pushing a little bit too much that way. So I'm gonna just loosen this and see if it'll change. So I want to change that over. Actually, that's not bad at all. That's not bad. You can easily adjust this position. So I kind of like that. I'm going to lock that in position there, and just so you can see this, that's how it is. So it's locked. This one, that one, and this one. And the only thing it didn't lock is one over here. So this one could also be locked just to make it more secure. Actually, it is kind of locked anyway. This guitar has got a string missing. It's not been tuned up for a long time, so. It's nice not to have to raise up the right knee. So I'm going to switch over to the right side and see if that feels the same. Actually, I kind of like it. I could get used to this. Let's say I want to take this off, put the guitar away, and then put it on again later. If I wanted to do that, I'm going to make sure these are locked and see if it goes back on. This is one question I had. So I'm just going to lift that up there with the, there's a little tab there. This one here, and this one here. I'm just pulling these little tabs off. So now let's say I'm going to practice again, and I'm going to put this on. Let's see how that's going to work. So I guess I just put this where I think it should go, which is about there, and put that one about there. Push it in place. Not bad. I think it's in a little bit different position, but that's not bad at all. So I think if I wanted to move this over just a little bit, let's see if I can adjust it like that. Yeah, that feels pretty good. I'm going to use this.
Hello, fellow consumer. This is a review for this guitar umbra here. It's 50 bucks Canadian, and it's really good for a starter if you're practicing at home. But I probably wouldn't trust this thing if I was playing for like a live audience for like half an hour or an hour long. Like if I was being paid to play music for people, I wouldn't trust this thing. But at home it works really nicely. So it's got these suction cups, which is probably the point of failure if you're playing and these slip off. That's not a good thing if you're being paid to play. Yeah, and it does the job. It gets the trick done, and this is what it sounds like.